Get it, get it. Less is more with Jay Less. Man, they know we winning. You heard? What's pop locking and dropping YouTube? It's your boy Jay Less, and I'm back at it with another video. You heard? And in this video, man, you're gonna see your boy play some Overwatch, man. I really fuck with this game, man. Like, and it's crazy because when it first came out, I was like, man, I kind of want to buy it. All I heard was positive stuff. And I was like, man, I kind of want to buy this game.
Those are just fast.
But I don't know because the graphics, honestly, the graphics really kind of like turned me off a little bit in terms of like wanting to get it. And that's never really happened because, to be honest with you, I've never really been hung up on graphics. Like, I've never been one of those guys where it's like, if the game doesn't look flawless, I'm not going to play it.
Yeah,
like, I mean, I don't know, man. It's like, you played those old-ass Sega games and shit like that, like, where it was like megapixels and Nintendo 64 and Super Nintendo, where the graphics weren't that good. So it's like, to really nitpick at and those games that were in that era were classics. Like, there are so many PS2 games that were classics, PlayStation 1 games that were classics, Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 games that were classics, and it was like no one cared about the graphics. No one cared that the game didn't look good because the game was fun. And so I thought, that's why I say I thought it was weird that I didn't like pull the trigger and buy it, because two games that I've been looking at getting, because I'm very particular about games when I buy them, especially if I've never played them. So like, I buy Call of Duty and Madden every year because I know what I'm getting. Like, I know what the game's gonna be like in multiplayer or in franchise online with Madden. So it's like, that's why I feel comfortable purchasing those games every year. But the two games that I was thinking about buying this year, one was Overwatch, and two was Battlefield 1. And I still haven't pulled the trigger on Battlefield 1. And the only reason why I got Overwatch, because I hadn't pulled the trigger on it either, was because my girlfriend Destiny got it for me for Christmas. So, I don't know, I'm one of those kind of people where it's like, if I want to try something, like, for example, let's talk about food. Let's say that I've never eaten,
Nope.
I don't know, let's say, like they're, I don't know, like a Reuben sandwich, right? Like a Reuben sub. Say I've never eaten one. What I normally like to do is, my mom loves Reuben sandwiches. And this is actually what happened in real life was, when I was growing up, my mom would always order a Reuben whenever we ordered subs. And so one day when my mom ordered a Reuben, I asked her if I could try it. Tried it, found out I wasn't really that big of a fan. Didn't order it again. Now, I haven't ordered it again as an adult. I think when I tried it, I was like 13, 14. And there's a lot of things I like now that I didn't like in the past, and there's a lot of things I liked in the past I didn't like now. So, but that's what I normally like to do. Normally, I like to try something before I purchase my money on it.
I got her. Oh, maybe not.
But so with Destiny buying me the game for Christmas, there's really nothing I could lose, right? Because if I didn't like it, I could have traded it in for Battlefield 1 or something like that, or traded it in for store credit. You know, like, I wouldn't have had to, like, there was no real loss, except for Destiny might be upset that I didn't like the game. But, you know, she's bought me 2 games in a row for Christmas, and both of them I've loved. Now, granted, last year I got Rainbow Six Siege, which I know I did trade it in, but I loved the game. But it wasn't something that, like, I wanted to play constantly. Like, Overwatch is becoming kind of like my new relaxing version of Call of Duty, because I can hop on Overwatch and play by myself and not care that I don't have any of my friends on. Now, granted, Overwatch is 10 times like more fun when you're playing with people, just because
That's what happens when there's 3 people up top.
just because of the interaction and like you guys using different characters. The one thing I love about Overwatch, and I've been trying to talk my boy Excalibur Zero into buying it. The one thing I love about Overwatch is that it is an extremely team-based game, and it focuses solely on winning. You know, like, yeah, there's like the play of the game where like it'll show someone getting like a triple or quad kill or something like that. But ultimately, you need every character and their ability in order to win the game. Like, someone can't just go out there and lone wolf it. They'll get shitted on. And, you know, my boy Captain Trips was telling me about this thing called poking, which I was really bad at when I first started playing this game. Basically, it's basically where you just run up with your character, and you're facing all 6 of their characters, and you get pooped on. And it's just basically one attack, one attack, one attack. What you guys got to do is you guys got to get your group of 6 versus their group of 6, and you got to attack together. And maybe you could pick apart, you know, some of their tanks, which that's the most important thing. The most important thing is getting their tanks and their healers off the board so that their attackers, who even though they deal high damage, they have low health. That's the counter to it. So it's like, if you get the healers and the tanks out of the way, then you can kind of pick apart and then you can move forward. So honestly, the best way to describe it, it's kind of like hardpoint, except for escort the payload. That's kind of that's like a whole different thing. But when you're playing capture the point or capture the point and then escort the payload, it's very similar to that effect, to where you have to push the point like a hard point in Call of Duty. So in this gameplay, you're gonna see me. This is like literally my first crack at playing Zenyatta. My boy Captain Trips is really good with this character. I wanted to give it a shot because when I play as Lucio, I feel like I don't do anything offensively, which bothers me. Like I hate feeling helpless, like almost like I'm there just to be there. Mercy, when I play as Mercy, I don't even pull out her pistol. I don't know why. It's just because it's inconvenient because you have to hit the D-pad. So when I play as Mercy, I literally just go behind people and heal them. So I kind of wanted to play as kind of more of an attacking, still kind of defensive healer. So my buddy Captain Trips recommended Zenyatta. So I tried him out, and I did pretty good. As you can see in the end, I got my career best healing. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, guys, like, I don't, you know, it's when I play Call of Duty, you know, I always feel like this daunting task of doing well. Like, if I don't have a 2.0 in the game, like, I feel like I didn't accomplish what I wanted to accomplish. But in this game, you know, it doesn't matter how bad I'm doing. I'm still having fun. You know, honestly, the thing about this game is, as long as we win, I don't care about how bad I did, to be honest with you. You know, and it's just like, and the fun thing is like, I don't even know if what you're watching is considered a good Overwatch gameplay. You know, most Overwatch veterans, you know, might look at it and be like, damn, this Zenyatta's a noob. But it's like, I don't know. I don't care. I thought I did really well. I got top, you know, I led the team in healing. I was on the final, you know, players list to be voted for player of the game. You know, so it's like, I didn't care. Fuck it, you know? Like, I'm having a blast. Like, now, I did get to, like, level 14 with the less is more HD gamer tag, but ever since I'm using my new gamer tag, you heard, I'm only at level 9. So I'm trying to get up to level 25, because at level 25 is when they allow you to play ranked, which I guess is like a more intense arena mode from Call of Duty. So I really want to play that, because in that game mode, you know that everyone who plays is playing to win. And I'm not saying that people in regular don't play to win, but I feel like it's going to be heightened. Now, I might get shitted on because the people who play ranked probably know the game better than I do, but fuck it. I don't care. I just want to get out there, get me some dubs, all that good shit, you know what I'm saying? And, so, my advice to anyone who buys this game is you're going to have to spend an extensive time with each character. Some, like, for instance, some characters are really hard for me to use. I know that, Mercy, I can't really get the hang of Mercy. I can't get the hang of Widowmaker. I can't get the hang of Anna. Zara, I can't get the hang of her. Widowmaker, I don't know if I said her. Torbjorn, I don't know how you say his name.
I don't understand how that
Hanzo, I am terrible with Hanzo. So, you know, there's some characters you're going to have to, if you really want to get good with them, you're going to have to spend some time with them. Then, of course, you have your kind of, like, cheese characters is what I call them. So, like, Soldier 76, I feel like is cheese. I call him Soldier 69 just because he's annoying. Like, because of how good he is, he's really annoying. Reaper's pretty cheese mode. The trade-off with Reaper is that he's more of a close range guy, so you kind of have to get up in someone's cheeks. Other than that, those are Diva sometimes can annoy me because she can pop once her mech suit dies. She can pop out of it, and if she stays alive long enough, she could call in another one. So sometimes Diva can kind of be annoying. Genji's really annoying, but you have to play Genji really well in order for him to be annoying. So maybe I've just run into pretty annoying Genjis. I don't know, man. I really like this game, and it's crazy because I didn't think that I would. So leave a comment down in the comment section. What do you think of Overwatch if you played it? What do you think about it? Or have you wanted to play it? Do you kind of want to play it? Let your boy know. And that's going to do it for the video, and I'm going to catch you guys on the flip side here.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.